Hi everyone, it's Crystal, and I'm back here on Tuesday, March 17th, which today is St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're enjoying corned beef, and I hope all of our residents had a little green party today. I just want to touch base with you because I know that it is so good to communicate during times like these. And I know that many people have some fear. And we were talking about this today with one of my managers, and they said, you know what? We are really kind of seeing fear because of the unknown. It's so concerning because we just don't know what's going to happen next week and next month. And so I think one of the number one things in dealing with fear is acknowledging it. Because when you acknowledge it, you can tell yourself the truth. And as I was having this discussion with this manager, she said, you know what, our buildings are one of the safest places that you can be during this time. Our buildings are cleaner than they've ever been. And I know that you are practicing really good standard precautions. And the other thing is that we've been doing this for a long time. A lot of things that we've been putting in place, we've already been doing and we've been pretty good at. Not every place within our company has been able to escape the flu. But many of our homes, because of really good work by our caregivers and really conscientious work, we've been able to deal with things like C. diff, MRSA, the flu, the influenza. You know, these things are things that if you don't have good practices in place, they can take over your building, but we've been able to prevent them. So coronavirus is a scary thing. I want to acknowledge that. But you are equipped with some really good knowledge, and I know you know how to be intentional. So when you are out and about in the community, practice being a few feet away from each other. Make sure that you are washing your hands more than ever before. We are learning at our house, my 3 kids, we are learning what 20 seconds looks like, and it's a little bit long to be scrubbing, but it's more important now than ever to do that. The other thing wrote some things down, just be aware. Be aware of the people around you, the places you're going, have intentionality with the things you're doing, and take some time. Many things have been canceled. Lots of evening activities and things with your children and activities and stuff that's going on have been canceled. Take time to rest when you're home and enjoy time with your family. And I want to thank you. I know that you are working really, really hard. Having a limited number of visitors in the home probably is a bit different than normal, and you may be called on to do things that are a little bit out of the box. Hopefully we have activities that are booming and exciting and fun, even though we have a different mood. And I know that many of your managers and leaders are instilling a calm spirit in our home. And you are an extension of that with them. And I am so grateful for what you bring to our team. You are our heroes. And I know that you are exhibiting Frontita's values every day, because this is what's going to get us through this. So I've got a couple just announcements. One thing is we are not going to be doing team meetings this month. We talked about doing them in an electronic version. We decided that might be difficult, but honestly, it was a little bit selfish because I wanted to get in front of you. And so here I am in front of you, encouraging you, letting you know I'm thinking about you. So we're not going to do team meetings. You need to be in touch with your manager with, she's got lots of information for you. Secondly, I know that you know this, but I want to remind you that we have instituted a log at our one main entrance to our building where you have to log your coming and going. And when you get there, you need to take your temperature and then answer the questions every time. And I know that's hard, but every time you get to work, you've got to log in and then answer the questions that are on the log form to keep track of that, because we're doing this to make sure we can just keep track of who's in the building and if we see any symptoms. And then I mentioned this, but I want to make sure you understand there's only one entrance into each of our building that you are authorized to use. So if it used to be that there's 2 places you can go in, make sure you only go to one door. Ask your manager which door it is. This is going to help us a lot. So clean scrubs are going to make a difference. You don't need to wear a mask. That's not necessary and probably not that helpful. Make sure your hands are washed. You already know what to do to keep yourself safe. So you are ahead of the curve of so many people. And I know that you are taking this seriously. I'm so grateful for you. And I'm going to keep in touch this way. Every video is not going to be this long, but I wanted to get this information out to you. Like I said, We already know how to handle this kind of thing. We've been doing this a long time. We're good at it. We take our job seriously, and I am so thankful to be on this team at Frontida with you. You are a valued part of our team, and I'm grateful. One more thing before I go. We have had a few people that have decided not to stay with us during this time, so we've got a few openings. At the same time, I've been hearing that many businesses in our communities are laying off people because of a lack of work. Some bars and restaurants and probably hotels and restaurants. I already said restaurants. If you know anybody that you think has a heart to serve others, we can train them. Maybe they just want to be a caregiver for a temporary time. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from your friends, because if we can plug in some temporary relief, it will really help us. We've got someone on our team trained in how to train for standard precautions, which is the number one thing you have to work. We have other leadership on our team that will invest in your friends if they want to just try out this gig. If you think that they have a heart to serve others, that's the number one qualification. So we do have a referral bonus. If you refer one of your friends and they work for 90 days, we don't know how long this is going to last, but we need to take this opportunity to find some great people and show them how rewarding caregiving can be. I hope this video was encouraging. I hope it wasn't too long. My job was to keep it short, so I think I went a little long, but I wanted to just encourage you to be here for you. And if you need me, reach back to me. We want to be a resource for you during this time. Okay, everybody, go build trust.